English step by step. Phrasal verbs without. Step 1. Let's look at some examples. Some phrasal verbs are quite easy to understand from the context because the meaning is more literal than other phrasal verbs. For example, number 1, eat out. They usually eat out on Sundays. In other words, out of the house. In other words, in a restaurant. They usually eat out means they usually eat away from the home in a restaurant. Next one, come out. Now maybe this one is more tricky. If we look at the context, a new film about the war has just come out. That means appeared in the cinemas. You could also say a new book comes out. A new film comes out. A new mobile phone comes out. Anything that appears on sale in the cinema or in a shop. Next one, set out. Now I think this one is more difficult to guess unless we have a context. The hikers set out early in the morning. Now this phrasal verb means to start a journey, to start some travelling. In other words, they started early in the morning on their journey. Next one, find out. If we look at the context, we see the jury wanted to find out the truth. So in this case, they wanted to discover the truth. They wanted to know the truth. Now, in this case, we can also say, find the truth out. Next example, hand out. The teacher handed out the photocopies, or handed the photocopies out. Now, I think this one is probably quite easy to guess from the context because we have the idea of something going out to other people. So, in this case, we could say distributed the photocopies or gave the photocopies to other people. Next one, run out of. Now this, I think, is an example of a phrasal verb which is difficult to guess from the meaning of the individual words. So we have to look at the context. So the sentence is, we have run out of milk. Now that means we have no more milk. Before, yes, we had milk, but now there is no more. We have used all the milk. Next one, bring out. Now this is similar to come out. Let's look at the context of the sentence. The company has brought out a new mobile phone. And you can also say, the company has brought a new mobile phone out. So that means the company has produced, created. Now that means put on the market or into the shops a new mobile phone. Next one, work out. Now this is an example of a phrasal verb which has more than one meaning, depending on the context. So let's look at the context here. The students had to work out the answer to the question. Or we can also say, work the answer out. Now this means to think about something and make a calculation, or to think about something and reach a conclusion. Often it's a kind of mental calculation. Next one, sort out. What is the context? An accountant has to sort out payments and calculations. We can also say, sort the payments and calculations out. Now that means to organize or to put in some kind of order. Next one, take out. She took out some money from her bank account. Now I think this is one of the phrasal verbs which is easy to understand from the context and also from the individual words. Well, to take is easy to understand. To take out is to take from a place, it was in a place, and you take it out of the place. For example, you can take out money from a bank. You can take out a book from a library. So those are the phrasal verbs we're looking at in this lesson. And I'm going to give you a moment to look at these words at the bottom. We have distribute, discover, produce, appear, withdraw, eat in a restaurant, organize, start a journey, calculate, or to have none left. Now, you can pause the video and decide which phrasal verb has these meanings. which words can you use instead of the phrasal verbs. So if you like, you can pause the video now to practice and match the meanings with the phrasal verbs. Alright, so now let's go back to number 1. They usually eat out on Sundays. Well, in this case we can also say eat in a restaurant on Sundays. Next one, come out. A new film about the war has just come out. Now we could also use the word appear, change it to the past tense, or the present perfect, has just appeared. A new film has just appeared in the cinemas. Number 3, the hikers set out early in the morning. Well, in this case, they started a journey early in the morning. Next one, find out. The jury wanted to find out the truth. Well, in this case, we could also use the word discover. The jury wanted to discover the truth. Next one, hand out. The teacher handed out the photocopies. Well, in this case, we can use this word distribute. You can see that sometimes when we use an alternative word, it sounds a little bit more formal. Distribute is a more formal, academic kind of word. Next one, run out of. We have run out of milk. Well, in this case, it's difficult to find other words, but we could also say to have none left. Next one, bring out. The company has brought out a new mobile phone. Well, in this case, we could say produced or created, something like that. Next one, work out. The students had to work out the answer to the question. Well, calculate is an alternative word, particularly if we're talking about numbers and the calculations you need to make with numbers. Next one, sort out. An accountant has to sort out payments and calculations, but in this case, organize, put something in order. Last one, take out. She took out some money from her bank account. Well, in this case, the only other word you can use really is withdraw, which again is a more formal word. Now at this point, or at the end of the video, it might be useful for you to look at another video I made in this series. In the other video, I've made an overview of important things to remember about phrasal verbs, mainly about phrasal verbs having an object or phrasal verbs with no object, and phrasal verbs which are separable and phrasal verbs which are inseparable. So you can watch the other video for examples and explanations about these points. And the link to this other video is in the screen at the top here now, or you can find it in the details below. So let's just spend a few moments looking at what kind of phrasal verbs we have here in this list of 10. The first one, eat out, we can see from the context, they usually eat out on Sundays. This is an example of a phrasal verb which has no object. I eat out, you eat out, they eat out. There is no word after out, so this is an example of a phrasal verb with no object. Now, this one is sometimes called an intransitive phrasal verb because there is no object. And also number 2, come out. The film has come out. Next one, the hikers set out. You don't have a word after out, an object after out, so this is intransitive. All of these are intransitive. So the next 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, the next 7 examples are all sentences with objects. For example, find out. The jury wanted to find out the truth. Now, after out, you have the object, which is the truth. So this is an example of a transitive phrasal verb. And also number 5, the teacher handed out the photocopies. The photocopies is the object. 6, we have run out of milk. So milk is the object. So if you have an object, as in these sentences, these are all transitive phrasal verbs. Now you can see number 7, bring out, the company has brought out a new mobile phone. Now here you can also say brought a new mobile phone out. So that means the two parts of the verb can be separated. So that's an example of a separable phrasal verb. And also number 8, work the answer out, is separable. Also number 9, sort the payments out. You can separate the two parts of the phrasal verb. So these are all separable phrasal verbs. So this brings us to the end of this step 1 video on phrasal verbs with out, in which I've talked about the form and the meaning of 10 phrasal verbs. So now you can move on to the step 2 video for a practice exercise. Now remember, click like and subscribe if you'd like to see more videos like this, and you can request a lesson in the comments section below.